Sorry for the delay. I gotta close this other thing. Facebook is, their live videos aren't working right now. So I actually saw somebody in a business group that I'm in, they posted yesterday evening that anyone having problems going live on Facebook, and I didn't even think about it affecting me. So that's like via your desktop computer, and when you can schedule a live, like I schedule them usually so that you guys see the countdown and the advance notice. And didn't even remember that post I saw yesterday where someone was having problems, and then here I go, and the go live now button is like grayed out. Everything's ready to go. It's time. It's all set, and then you can't start it. And so right at 12 o'clock, I'm like, I can't push the button. So then I had to quickly like leave that, get my phone out, set my phone up on a clamp thingy, you know, and because I can still do it via the phone, thank goodness. So anyways, welcome to our Wednesday live. Well, come hell or high water, I'm going to talk to you guys and blather on for 15 minutes straight. I hope y'all are doing well. Here it is. It's Wednesday, the middle of May already. Bonkers. And hi, everybody. Hi, Martha, Christy, Mom, Sarah. Thank you. I'm going to show you guys my sweater in just a second. Hi, Carrie. It's good to see everyone. Hi, Julia. Can you guys hear me? Julia says she's got no audio. Someone tell me if they can hear me. Hi, Miss Jillian. Hello, Margot. She says that's for you. Can't hear either. Anyone else? Anyone else can't hear? Please, somebody say they can hear me. No sound. Oh shoot. No, I don't know what might be causing no sound. Crap. Jill, you can hear? Okay, some people can hear, but some you can't. If you're on your computer, or, you know, sometimes you have to tap the videos. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I keep kicking the thing, and since it's on an arm, it's like bouncing. Sometimes, yeah, you have to go out and try back in, or you have to tap the video to get the audio to start to play. Okay, it sounds like it is generally working. Some people might just need to leave and come back to the video. What is up with this right here? Come on, that's gonna make me crazy. Okay. What a bizarro random start to the video. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so professional. Not. Here's what I'm working on, because what I'm actually working on, I can't show you again. I'm plugging away. I'm just knit. I'm at that bottom part where it's stockinette, and you just have to go down from your armholes to the ribbing, and I'm just, I want it to be done, but I still can't show it to you. So anyways, thank you, Margot. We absolutely love, no, I didn't get a haircut, I promise. I washed it though. What is happening? This little hair is making me crazy. This is the worst part about doing videos, is you see yourself. It'd be better if it was just blacked out and I just was talking straight at the camera, but then I wouldn't see the comments. We moved into this house a couple of years ago. We were extremely fortunate that we were positioned in a house that we bought back right before everything crashed in 2007. And then the value accrued enough on that we were able to build this house. Otherwise, that never would have happened. It was just one of those things where you get very lucky in the real estate world. So we daily tell ourselves that we are so grateful to be riding out this quarantine in this house rather than the last house, where we would have all been on top of each other with very few places to go to escape. I did have a really large closet in that old house, so maybe I would be living in the closet. That would be my place. But at any rate, it's I know it's silly for a physical place to make you so happy, but it really truly does. We have a beautiful view to look out at every day. Although you guys can see in the corner there, our view, part of our view's going away. We knew that was gonna happen. There's a house. It's all, the walls went up yesterday. It's all of a sudden you look out and you're like, what? Oh, that's right, the house. But it just keeps jarring me every time I walk through the kitchen. I'm like, what? Oh, that's right. Not to mention all the guys back there working, but we knew that was gonna happen, and it only partially obstructs the view. You can't see all of the rest of the view that's still there, so. Yes, we tell ourselves how lucky. It's good. It's good to remember and be grateful, right? Attitude of gratitude. Yes. So at any rate, I have lots of room to knit. I have lots of places to stash away yarn. And oh my God, what you can't see in the living room is my crap blown up everywhere. We were having a discussion in the house with the kids, my husband and I, about cleaning up after yourself and living in mess. And they both started to take on a bit more responsibility for keeping their rooms clean. And Campbell found a picture of her room from a few months back, and it was its typical just absolute disaster zone where you can barely walk through the floor for the clothes and the schoolwork and the crap and I don't even know what. And she likes it tidy now and clean, and she keeps the floor clean. And I'm like, yes, because you're living in this space so much more. When before this happened, she was either at school, at an after-school activity, or at work, or with her friends. But primarily those first three, she just was never here. So living in the mess is a lot more tolerable when you're hardly ever in it. So now that she's here and stuck in it all of the time, she cares about keeping it clean. So as we're discussing that and how interesting it is about keeping things clean, I just keep looking over my shoulder. I'm like, oh my God, my giant mess. I have like I've created a whole new knitting nook, but it's not a nook, it's just the entire living room. So I've just got my crap everywhere, and I apologize to my family for it. They don't seem to care, so I guess that's good, because if it was me and someone else's mess, if this was like Jason's mess all over the house, he's not here, I don't need to whisper, I would be like beyond irritated. So clearly I have a double standard here where my mess is concerned. So anyways, Martha, I'm just going to claim that I can't move this camera now that it's set up, and then I don't have to show you anything. Maybe someday I'll show you guys. Oh man. Yes, I organize like a squirrel. I know where everything is. It's extremely tidy in my mind. Yeah. So let me show you guys my sweater. I told you on Monday I would show you this when I took the little tour of some of the new stuff that we had in the store. So this is this Fibra Natura Radiant Cotton. And this is the Boxy Lacy Tee from Churchmouse. Super, super cute, super wearable, comfy, all over. It's just like a drop shoulder, design. You just increase, no, you don't even increase, do you? Maybe a couple stitches increase out for the shoulder. And I absolutely love this sweater. This was the perfect summer sweater last year. They have it in, on their pattern, they designed it in, I can't remember what yarn, something cottony. And then they also did a version in the Rowan Alpaca Classic, which is a sport weight brushed alpaca. So that's a very different, beautiful, it's more gossamer, lightweight, feathery, but also warmer because it's brushed alpaca. So so I did this in the Fibra Natura, 100% cotton, DK. It's got this beautiful lace pattern all over. It went really fast, and I can't remember how many balls it took. But anyways, if you want a nice summer throw over anything kind of sweater, this looks really cute thrown over. I have like a black dress, like a black summer dress, just throw this over. And yeah, it's just a really good pattern. So, and this colorway is Calypso. Thank you, Mom. So kind of a fun coral pink. Yeah, so I wore it to TNNA last summer in Cleveland. It makes me sad. Not going to be any more TNNAs to go to. But anyways, yeah, it's a really good one for summer. So I'm make a quick sip here. Maybe I'll tell you about this. Oh, Patrice, the name of my pattern is the Boxy Lacy Tee, and it's by Churchmouse Yarns. Boxy Lacy Tee. And it's very versatile. So I think it'd be fun now that I've got this one in the cotton to do one up in the Alpaca Classic for fall and winter. So coral, is it one of the universal colors? I've never thought of it that way, but definitely last year when it was the color of the year, it kind of opened my mind to this color. I think I kind of wrote it off, but I generally have always liked pink. So it's no surprise that I would end up liking this, but I like that. I think turquoise too, teal, is kind of universal. Looks good on everyone and with everything. Yes! That's hilarious. Yeah. So, hey, maybe I'll give you guys the recipe for my beverage here. You know, I've talked about how Jason is a really good drink maker. He made this too. This is a coffee smoothie that we've become addicted to in quarantine. And it's actually not terrible for you at all. There's the only thing in it that's not great is some honey for sweetener. And it's on the order of a couple teaspoons of honey. So that has unsweetened almond milk. We make ice cubes out of the cold brew. So it's a cold brew concentrate. And so it's got a cold brew ice cube, frozen banana, a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of coffee grounds, and the dash of honey. And you blend that all up in the blender, and holy smokes, is that goodness. And it packs a punch. You know, the cold brew is pretty stiff too because it's a concentrate, the ice cube, and then, you know, the grounds from the coffee. So yes, it's so delicious. It's pretty filling. It's a bit like a meal. If you're on the eat every 2 hours bandwagon, like I seem to be, it works as a meal. So anyways, let me grab my sock again. Ugh, I threw it on the floor when I stood up. Here's that gorgeous rainbow sock. Isn't that fun? So I wanted to ask you guys, the hardest thing about not having face-to-face interaction with customers is the conversations that you miss, where people come in and they say, oh, have you seen this new thing? I'd like a yarn to make this. Or have you seen about this trending thing? And I mean, I can look and see what's trending on Ravelry, but that doesn't always reflect what my customers are into, especially like locally in town. We're not super tied into whatever's trending on the internet. And so I feel a little out of touch about like what you might like to see in inventory. Like, what are you looking to buy? What is a yarn or a arena of yarn, like, you know, fingerings or speckles or not speckles, that you feel like you're gravitating towards lately? And so if you think on that, if you've got some thoughts in that area, I would love to hear them. So you can leave them as comments on this video, even after the video is over, because I will post it to the page and then share it also to Unraveled, the group. So I'd like to hear from you. What is it that you're feeling? Like, what do you see that you're thinking, I'd love to cast that on? Or what kind of yarns are caught up in your imagination right now? It could be a weight, it could be a fiber content, it could be anything. I'm just curious. I'm not getting to have these conversations like I normally would in the shop on a day-to-day basis. And I realized this morning, I was like, that's one of the missing links. Like, I could go and order yarn all day long, but how do I know if that's what people are looking to get? So yeah, think on that. Leave me some comments. You can send me an email. I'm just curious. I'm curious what's on your minds. I know we have a bunch of Tosh coming tomorrow and then again next week, and that kind of fills some of the holes in the shop, but definitely not all of them. So the 4-day knit along. Audrey says she's dying to know what it looks like. Audrey, you're gonna want to. I promise you're gonna want to. It's so cute, so cute. I wish I could show you. Linen blends that are knittable. That's like Milo. I really want to figure out a good thing to do in Milo. Yeah, so Christy says she's interested in learning more about the warmer weather yarns like Zoe. Zoe is a linen cotton blend from Juniper Moon. And we carried Zoe for a while, and we had Kim, yes, it will be cute on your son. She's talking about the 4-day knit along. We had a great tank top in Zoe that was a shop sample. And it was really, really nice. That yarn's really great, Zoe is. It's also really great for weaving. We don't sell, so this is the conundrum. There's some really good summer weight yarns out there. I just have always been really hesitant to order a lot because we don't sell that much here in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, we really get hot for all of about 5 weeks, and then, you know, and then it's into weather where you could conceivably wear a light wool sweater in the mornings and the evenings, especially because wool tends to be so insulating. Yeah, a fingering fade, yeah. DK and worsted sweaters. Oh, linens and cottons for sweaters, yeah. Kat's comment blew by before I could see it. I'm gonna see if I can scroll back and look a little bit. Kat says she needs a break. Kat, you've done a lot of stuff on fingering. She's looking forward to a worsted weight sweater. I'd like to find a good worsted yarn that's not just a workhorse, but also isn't a $30 a skein hand dyed. That would be nice to find. Something worsted that would be really lovely for sweaters, but is more in the, you know, $10 to $20 range instead of just like a $10 workhorse or a $30 hand dyed skein. Oh, I made the comments go away. What happened? How does that work? Oh, for Pete's sake, you guys, what a spaz. I just was trying to read them and I swiped and they're gone. And I can't bring them back. What does plus mean? Nope. Well, I guess I just don't get to see what anybody's saying anymore. Well, maybe this is a good time as any to call it a, I've talked long enough. You've all listened to me go blah, 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 plenty of time now. So, putting finishing touches on the website and getting the last of the information off the old system. So cross your fingers for that. Tomorrow, that's a big push for me. So we'll see what happens. If you didn't see our newsletter that came out on Tuesday, we've got some fun new stuff that we're doing. We've got project help drop off. And so go check that out if you didn't see it. So I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you all have a lovely Wednesday, midweek, and I will see you guys on Friday. Ciao, ciao.